Introducing the Shape Chaser. The Shape Chaser is a toy meant to enhance the young minds of children in the 21st century. It's a combination of the classic game of matching shapes, but with a twist. With every correct shape inserted, the Shape Chaser will drive away.
If the Shape Chaser approaches an obstacle, it can turn around and keep on playing. Parents can feel at ease as the Shape Chaser incorporates a series of safety and convenience features. With that said, let's watch a little demo of playing with the Shape Chaser.
When a parent first turns on the Shape Chaser, notice the indicator lights will illuminate in this pattern. This pattern indicates that the Shape Chaser is not sitting upright. This safety feature ensures that nothing gets caught in the wheels until the Shape Chaser is safely on the ground. Note the range dial is also located on the bottom of the Shape Chaser. This dial allows parents to change the distance the Shape Chaser will drive with every movement. This feature makes the Shape Chaser adaptable to different size homes and doubles as a difficulty meter as children develop their movement skills.
Once the range has been set, the Shape Chaser can be set on the ground. After a couple seconds, the indicator lights will illuminate calling for a shape. If the wrong shape is fit into this hole, nothing will happen. However, if a different shape is matched with its corresponding hole, a tone will play, indicating the wrong shape has been inserted. If the correct shape is matched to the correct hole, a light show will occur, followed by a success tone. The Shape Chaser will then drive away to the preset distance and stop, waiting for the next shape.
If the Shape Chaser happens to come across an obstacle during play, for instance, if it approaches a wall, the Object Avoidance Convenience feature is enabled. When activated, the Shape Chaser will perform a 180-degree turn and continue play, avoiding any obstructions and allowing continuous playtime.
Now that we've seen the Shape Chaser in action, let's dig into the details about how it's made and how it works. To ensure proper orientation, a tilt switch is mounted to the chassis. This switch is enabled when the overall angle exceeds 90 degrees and utilizes a pull-up input circuit and software debouncing to reduce nuisance signals.
Obstacle detection is achieved using an SR-04 ultrasonic rangefinder mounted in the front of the Shape Chaser. Distance calculations are made before each movement, and also utilizes software debouncing to improve signal reliability.
Shape detection is achieved using limit switches. These switches are placed strategically on the corners of each shape, which serves to ensure only the correct shape makes contact with the switch.
To allow continuous play without needing to manually reset the toy, the drive system incorporates a floating axle design. When the drive motor is operating in forward drive, the force on the ground induces a rotating force on the pivot and pulls the axle to a straight position. When the drive motor operates in reverse drive, the force on the ground then causes the axle to pivot to an angled position, allowing the Shape Chaser to turn while reversing. An L293H bridge motor driver is configured in drive coast mode to allow for bidirectional control.
Lastly, auditory and visual feedback, such as the LED array and the buzzer, are controlled using SS8050 NPN transistors. These transistors allow the optimal current to flow through each device, while not adding too much load to the microcontroller. These transistors operate on the principle of load switching, in which they sync an active high voltage to ground.
This culmination of electrical, mechanical, and software engineering produces a fun and entertaining toy that incorporates fundamental mechatronic practices. Overall, the Shape Chaser represents a cohesive design that demonstrates the act of combining multiple studies of engineering into a magnificent product. Though each concept used is simple in isolation, the key takeaway is exhibiting the capabilities of combining communities of practice and design.
We thank you for taking the time to learn about the Shape Chaser. This project has yielded great success and personal achievement, and we look forward to the future this project will lead us to.